Miata is gonna go from just, you know, sounding like shit to that noise. What's going on, everybody? Retronch is back for another video, and as you can tell by the title, we bought the world's cheapest turbo kit for our blue Miata over here, 1991. And in the previous video, you saw us actually pull out this trans and motor together because we want to fix some seals and, you know, just clean it up, maybe spray paint it, you know, get it all matching, and then definitely clean up the engine bay itself. But let's make our way over to the most important part of the video. So we're not going to tell you guys how much we spent on it, but I can guarantee you it's the cheapest turbo kit you could find on eBay. But actually first, since we are going universal, we didn't get a direct bolt on. We had to get some universal flanges for the turbo to hook up to the turbo manifold. So we had to do that. But other than that, yeah, this kit is super cheap. It's got everything we need. It's got the intercooler. Just kind of set everything up right now, and then we'll go through an in-depth unboxing. We got the intercooler piping, some more piping. It's nice little chrome finish to it. Could probably, you know, paint a different color if we really want to match like the valve cover as you saw in our previous video, which I'll link up right now if you haven't. It's a nice gold. It came out beautiful, but since we pulled the engine out, it might have scuffed it up a little bit, so we might have to do some touch-ups. So it kind of worked backwards there, but it is what it is. This, I'm not sure what it is just yet. We're just gonna lay everything out. Oil drain line. Moment of truth. Turb ski itself. Some couplers for the piping. A lot of couplers. Once again, not sure. Got some gasket and the flange for the down pipe, which is actually going to be technically an up pipe because it's going to go through the hood of the car. Boost controller, which is nice. Obviously, we're going to have to get this car tuned, so we're not going to really be able to run this without the tune. And we're in quarantine, so I don't know how many tuners are going to be open at this time, but it's a project car, so we got time to wait. We got some more, you know, connectors, some clamps. Oh my God, this is never ending. White box.
Mystery box.
Got some more fittings. That actually, yeah. Oh my goodness. Some more piping. These, they do say that it is a fit for our car, but we might have to trim some things, maybe get some different piping to really make it work and fit. But we also did pull the engine out for a reason besides checking the leaks, is trying to mock everything up. You know, drill into the oil pan so we can do that off the car rather than under the car. It's just to make life easier. Yeah, it's not necessary to really do that to install the turbo because you can install that while everything's in the car, but it is making it easier for us. This is our first engine we pulled, first project car, so we want to really study it, learn it, and that's it. So let's get into it right now. So we got everything laid out here. Let's start over here. We got the top mount manifold for the turbo, and then of course, since we were going universal, we had to get an adapter, which is actually going to be that guy right there, and the turbo will mount right on here. This is a direct fit for the 91, which is the NA Miata engine, the 1.6. We got that came with, you know, all the bolts and stuff, all the gaskets, which is very convenient because I know a lot of kits actually don't do that. So we got this and that. That's the least important stuff, but we'll set that over here. I guess we'll do the big box, the most important one. The turbo. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Heavier than I thought. It's all oily. But there she is, man. Not bad for a very cheap turbo. Let's see if there's any shaft play. Oh man, that's a unit right there, man. Cast iron block. Damn. Of course, we could adjust this accordingly on how we want to mount it. So it'll probably be, I don't know. We'll have to figure out the orientation, but that's all adjustable right there. The downpipe flange I'm not gonna probably open that, but obviously that will go on the backside right here, and then we'll have to come up with some kind of exhaust piping. Probably just get some universal stuff like AutoZone, or if we have piping lying around, and just kind of make it go out the hood. Got the boost control. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. We don't want to blow this car up just yet. Maybe in the future. And then do a complete engine swap. Yeah. Alright, I'm not too familiar with boost controllers because I've never actually installed an aftermarket turbo, unlike my GTI, which is stage 2. That's stock turbo. But like I said, this is a learning experience for us. So if you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss out. This build is going to be pretty damn awesome. But yeah, this is the boost controller with all the, the hoses, some screws. All right, so we got the drain line right here. Some nice fittings. You don't want to cheap out. Hopefully they're nice. We'll check them out when we start fooling with it and getting it on the car. But you definitely don't want to, cheap out. We might switch out, but if not, it works. We got some nice braided lines over here, which is probably either, if that's the drain, one of the return lines. Let's see what we got over here. This is actually the external wastegate right here. Premium quality. It's actually nice finish, nice smooth machinery. I'm actually really shocked. I'm surprised so far. Everything that we went through for like the quality for the price is just unbelievable. I cannot believe it. But yeah, nice little external. Comes with all like the little hardware, some gaskets and stuff like that. We'll just put that guy, not that fun, on her back. I'm actually not sure what this is. I'll have to read into it. But if you know what this is, definitely comment down below. I'm not too sure. It's got some kind of gauge on it, which has the air fuel, the O2 sensor, bat. It might have something to do with like air to fuel ratio. I don't know. Like I said, comment down below if you know what that is. I'll have to look into it. But here, which I believe should be the blow-off valve. Sure enough, it is. Pretty clean. Kind of feels chachi. But I mean, there's not supposed to be much to them. We could always replace it if we want, but I think it'll do for now. Our Miata is gonna go from just sounding like shit to that noise. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. It's gonna go, connectors, some hoses and stuff like that. But I'm excited, man. I'm truly excited to see how this works. What do we got here? Yeah, we got that. And then let's see this intercooler. Cheap styrofoam. No dents in the vents. That's surprising. No dents in the vents. I like that. Got some Rev 9. Don't know who that is, but yeah, this is got some weight to it. It's nice. I mean, it's gonna look pretty right in the front because we just removed the condenser, and that would have been in front of it or blocking it. But now we got this bad boy. We're gonna have to mock up some fabrication, which is no problem. We got all the piping that goes along with it. We got the clamps, the couplers. This is gonna be a fun build. I'm excited. I know Wes, you can't see me because he's behind the camera, but you agree?
Oh, I'm pumped.
Yeah, man. If you guys are new here, please just help us out. We got some fresh hats, some snapbacks. We got trucker hats. We got a bunch of sweatshirts, stickers, whatever you want. The description down below is our website. Got a bunch of things. All those proceeds will help us out because right now we're probably gonna need a lot of stuff. I mean, yes, this is universal, so it's not gonna have everything we need. Probably gonna have to, like I said, cut some of these piping. Who knows? The options are endless.
I feel like the Miata is just such a fun car overall, the convertible too, and then we're just slapping on a nice cheap turbo, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should do, different ECU, different injectors, fuel pumps and stuff like that, but right now we're just gonna send it with what we got, and of course, when we get to the tuner, they're gonna tune it accordingly for what we have stock, but eventually down the line, we are gonna either, if we don't blow this engine up, we are gonna build it, do the whole 9 yards, make sure we get as much power out of that engine as we can, maybe even swap it to an LS, who knows, never know, the possibilities are endless, so yeah, this was just a little quick video on pretty much a breakdown and just sharing with you how excited we are about this new turbo kit and how cheap it was, and the quality is right there. So I'm really excited. But stay tuned for the next video. We got a bunch of things coming. So Ratchet Wrenches is out.